Yeah, I got you, bro. Just so you can be in there too. Okay. All right. Let's slide. Yes, you got it. Okay. Live. All right. Hey, Rakta Yahweh.
Rakta Yahweh.
Rakta Yahushua.
Rakta Yahushua.
Rakta Yahweh.
Rakta Yahweh.
Rakta Yahushua.
Rakta Yahushua.
Waha.
Waha.
Rakah.
Rakah.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Double honor to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. This lesson is going to be entitled "A Key Traits of Men of Yahweh" by Shem Yahushua. Okay, two of the key traits: men in the latter times will be hated. These men will actually go through various forms of persecutions, afflictions, so on and so forth. All right, we're not going to be unified with other camps, because they're not teaching sound doctrine. Okay, so you would not see a sincere man, a great millstone, at a fucking award show. Because once you receive that award, once you come out that building, all right, you are still within Esau's captivity. Okay, the true award, the true redemption comes once we're saved by Yahweh Shah. Y'all got anything to say? All right, let's start at John 7:7.
This is John 7, verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
The world cannot hate you, but me it hate it, because I testify of it that the works thereof are evil.
Right, and when you look into that term hated, it means it's going to the Greek detested. All right, so why are we being detested? Jump to Isaiah 58 and verse 1. And that word is actually the Greek form of cosmos, man. Going into that separate society, okay? A separate world from these other worlds. What is that world? The world of Israel. 2/3 of our people hate us, man. All right? Why? Because we rebuke sharply within the spirit of Yahweh Bashem al-Shah.
Okay.
All right, bring that out, brother.
Isaiah 58 and 1.
That's right.
Cry aloud, spare not,
Mhm.
lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions.
That's right. We show my people. The Most High is telling us to show His people their transgression. All right. So what is transgression? It's rebellion. It means to revolt. All right. And then if you go deeper into the term transgression, it means to step across. What are you stepping across? Meaning basically you're not following the laws, statutes, and the commandments, man. But when you tell your people that, they want to kill you, man. They want those itchy ears, man. All right. So a characteristic of the man of Yahweh Bashem al-Shai, they're gonna be hated. Why? Because they're teaching sound and true doctrine, man. Okay. That's something.
Yeah, like quick precept.
Go ahead. You bring it out to what?
Isaiah 59 and 15. Yeah, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. So like the brother lesson getting into, man, when you depart from evil, you know, from this way of life that we have been brought up in, black culture, all right, street culture, you know, the American dream, you know, and this paganism, when you depart from that, you make yourself a prey, man. All right, you become an enemy to this world, man. You know, but you got guys, you know, that want to blend in, man. They want to be accepted by anybody, man.
That's right.
You know, we have nothing to do, all right, with these niggas in the world, man. You know, whether it be our brother or these bugged out ass Egyptologists, man.
That's right.
Anybody that don't believe, all right, how about Shema Shai is not dealing with them, man. He's dealing with the elect that believe, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
You mentioned that. What scripture say that the world love his own?
The world love his own, man. You know?
I got more for you, bro. Amos 5 and 10. They hate him that rebuke it in the gate, and then abhor him that speak it uprightly.
That's right.
Because the prophecy, they really ruined the party, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the prophets always came on the scene when Israel was bullshitting, man. Worshiping idols, man.
Right.
You know, being wicked, man. Being adulterers, man. Being liars. All right, backstabbers, man. That's when the prophets will come cuss Israel out, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's
so
right.
it's the same thing today, man.
Mm-hmm.
You in the house of so-called black conscience, and there's nothing but the congregation of the dead, man.
And it's telling you is the dead, the congregation of the dead, because they entitle themselves as black countries.
Right.
Voided of light. All right. What's the true light? Hey, the doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah, the Holy Spirit, man. So how in the world would you want to integrate with these niggas, man? I mean, niggas that are affiliated with shooting the Bible, niggas that are affiliating, questioning the presence of the Most High, and you want to be engrafted within this community, man. You a fucking bug out, Sakara. All right? And hey, the Spirit is not dealing with you, yeah, just because you can interweave words, so on and so forth, man. That doesn't make you a man of the Lord, man.
Your view count. His view count.
Yeah, your view count. Man, hey, how about Shem Asha? I don't give a fuck about that shit, man. All right? What you doing is out there in vain. All the videos you talking about, you put up during the week, it's in vain. Prime example. You know what I'm saying? You did a video rebuking ITR, and then what you do? A couple days later, you know what I'm saying? You apologize to these niggas. Talking about, hey, they're your brother. All right? Nigga, you have a respect of persons, man. And fuck you, man. Go ahead.
I did 1 John 2:15. Love like the world, neither the things that are in the world.
Yeah, love not the world, man. Okay, this system. Because ultimately, this system goes back to the image of the beast, man. Okay? The fashion of this world passes away, man. So you use this world. You don't abuse this world. You don't let your fleshly desires entice you to leave the truth and be productive within this system, man. You don't do that. Okay? You go to work. You do what you have to do to benefit the truth and also take care of your family. Okay? But at the end of the day, you don't supposed to be attached to this world, man.
Yeah, the bro saying hang out all them damn niggas in them black countries, man. Man, they ain't, man, they had nothing to do with Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah, man. They hate Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah. Cause you know if they love Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah, they'll try their best to learn, you know, where they're from, so on and so forth, but they don't, man. Like polite, shout the Bible. Man, you polite, man. And I ain't trying to get cornered, but the Most High gonna jack you up, man. And all them wicked ass niggas in that black country shit, man. Most High got a number for y'all, man. You misleading our people to the slaughter, man. Our people no motherfucking Africans, man. We totally different people from them, man. And Sakari, you had them, no man dealing with them goddamn niggas up there, man. Them niggas don't respect Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah, man. You think they respect you, man?
That's right. And then you got the audacity to talk about these little niggas and so on and so forth, man. Hey, what did Yahweh Shah say about offending the little ones, man? You're gonna be the first motherfucking head gonna be split, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah, man. All right.
We're gonna finish.
Go ahead.
If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Right, because the world to the Most High and to Yahweh Shah are oppositions, man. Okay, you have to pick a side. You gotta choose one, man. Okay? At the end of the day, your integrity supposed to be with one of those entities, man. Either you're gonna be with the world on the left-hand side, or you're gonna be with Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah. And the choice shouldn't be hard if the Most High has given you the spirit to believe. Go ahead, bring that out to me. Oh, yeah, get John chapter 15. Yeah.
I got a quick one.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Matthew 23:5. But all they works they do to be seen of men.
Yeah, and that's what you do. You put out these videos to be seen of men, man. All right? All those works are to be glorified from other people, such as receiving an award, man. Okay? That's the reason why you get down. I mean, you don't care about the elect. You know what I'm saying? Because what you're doing is your action shows confusion, man. All right? You know what I'm saying? By right, you shouldn't even went to that damn thing, man. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck how many videos you justify yourself while you was there. You shouldn't have went, man. Okay? You cannot dwell with another person that's teaching teaching a different thing within Israel. Yet alone dealing with some goddamn motherfuckers that don't even believe in Yahweh Shah. That don't even make sense. You don't see tigers and lions hanging together. You don't see elephants and giraffes hanging together.
All flesh consorting to his life.
That's right. That's right. You have to be, and you have to dwell with the same flesh that believes in the same thing. All right? And that's why we're with Great Millstone. And you won't see no sincere men of Great Millstone hanging out with ISP UK. Okay? Or AOI. It wouldn't happen. Because that promotes confusion, man. What if you got a young brother coming into the truth? And basically, you know, you're hanging out, you're teaching one thing, and then he's teaching the other thing, and then this brother just confused as fuck. You saying the chip is this, he's saying the chip ain't that. What's gonna happen to that little brother, man? I mean, that younger brother, man. He's gonna be confused, man. Mm-hmm. And then if he just fade the black and the truth, the Most High is gonna require that blood upon your hand, man. Because you initiated that. Y'all got something?
Yeah, they'll finish this. It said they make broad their phylacteries and enlarge the borders of their garments.
Just to be seen of men. That's the reason why you do that. Okay?
Which is vain.
Which is vain glory, man, because all this shit fades to black, man. Okay? Because when you received that award, as soon as you went to your seat, hey, the notion that you are still in Esau's captivity should have hit you, man. All right, you haven't been redeemed. You wasn't ascended up in the chariot. You didn't receive a celestial body. Yahushua didn't place a crown on your head. So what the fuck you going up there for a award show for? You might as well go and go to the BET Awards, right, the MTV Awards, and so on and so forth.
Hey, they had all the camps there, didn't they? All the other Hebrews. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And geometry. Man, we don't have nothing to do with that shit, man.
That's right.
And y'all invite us, nobody invite us, cause y'all don't like us. At the same time, goddamn, we don't like y'all neither.
And we wouldn't win anyway, goddamn.
Yeah. Right. Come that bullshit. It's a bunch of fucking madness up there, man. Oh, we from Africa, this and this. Man, you confuse the whole motherfucking origin out there. They don't know what the hell going on. They don't know the left from right now, I bet. Oh, I think my Hebrew tonight. Oh no, I'm back to committed tonight.
Then you got sons that believe in the Old Testament.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got another group of Israelites believe in the New Testament only.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's just some brothers that sincerely want to just know the truth.
Yeah.
They done got caught up in the meat.
Yeah. Because you niggas got a Leah doctrine. Back, forth, and forward.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
This Amos 3:3. It say, can two walk together except they be agreed?
You have to be agreed in order to walk together. Okay? I can't get to California if this brother's planning on going to Atlanta. Okay?
Yeah.
If he was going to New York and I'm trying to get to Louisiana, why in the hell would I get in a car with him? Yeah. That doesn't make sense, man. You have to hang around the same community, Salaki for community, but you have to be joined to the same camps that teach the same thing. All right? Because basically to alleviate confusion, man. All right? We can't hang out with people that's saying that the mark of the beast is not the microchip. We can't hang around with camps that are stating that there's no such thing as rape within the scriptures. Okay? Or they don't believe in order. Okay? Because at the end of the day, that doesn't make sense. You don't see the Bloods and Crips hanging out together. You niggas are stupid. Go ahead,
bro. That was it.
All right.
And this is John. It's John 15 and 17. Mm-hmm. These things I command you, that you love one another. Mm-hmm. 18. If the world hate you, ye know it hated me, for it hated you.
Right. So the world hated Yahushua first, and therefore the world will hate us. Okay, go ahead.
19. If you were of the world will love his own.
Right. That's why Apostle Tahar did not receive an invite to that bullshit. Go ahead.
But because you are not of the world, but I chose you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
So the true men of Great Millstone, Yahweh Shem Al-Shai, has selected us. And he has given these hopeful elect to the hands of Yahushua, man. All right? Those are key traits. Men of the Lord will be hated, man. Who's the most hated camp? Great Millstone. Beginning with the apostles. And you can't even deny that if you wanted to.
Go ahead. 20. remember the word that I said to you. The servant is not greater than his Lord.
That's right. So you can't expect to be loved if Yahweh Shah was hated. And that's how we know by, what would you call it, process of elimination, that you are not a man of the Lord. Because everybody loves you. All these fucking camps dig you, man. But Yahweh Shah hates you. And I say that verily, verily, which means truly. Go ahead, bro.
If they had persecuted me, they would also persecute you.
Right. And when you go into the origin of persecute, what does that mean? To pursue. All right. Which means to follow. All right. Because you had 2/3 of our people, beginning with the wicked Sadducees and the wicked Pharisees, they wanted to kill Yahweh Shah, man. And at this time frame, beginning with the apostles, we are ambassadors for Yahweh Shah. So we inherit that same vibration as well, man. Go ahead, bro.
If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also.
Right. So meaning that two people that thinks alike are gonna hang alike. All right, they're gonna be together. All right, and this message is for the elect. Only the elect is gonna understand that true men of the Lord will be hated. This world will never accept you. All right.
And we hate this world, man.
That's right.
The scripture say we hate our life unto death, man. I don't want to be around nigga no longer than I have to, man. Let alone I'm gonna fly 3,000 miles to be around a bunch of niggas, man. You know?
And niggas that think they know something.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. All the disrespect of how about Shemal Shah in one room, man. And you up there smiling, accepting the war, man. You know? Men and women that have no reverence of Yahweh Shemal Shah, man, could give a damn about it, man. You know? But you in there engulfed around niggas, man, because you are a part of them niggas, man. That's why y'all vibe, man. You know, ain't no way we could vibe in an environment like that, man. We've been cussing everybody out. All right? All you people wicked, the Most High gonna put you people to death, man, in a horrible way. You, everything you love, your family. That's the only speech we would have gave, man. You know?
They trying to fight us.
Yeah, it was just like your house shot. They try to toss him over the mountain. You know? That's why it was like that. Why? Your house shot, they wanted to kill him every time he talked, man. You know? We want no round, no standing ovation, man. You know? You guys don't understand, man, but you can't help, all right, but to be who you are, man. That's your lot, man. You know? Just like on New Jack City, and Puka bagging that crack. He couldn't help but to hit that shit again, man. All right, so you couldn't help to go up there and seize the opportunity to get some fame, man. You know, you couldn't help it, man.
I won and a two.
Like Pastor brought up, like he's just like a big ass kid, you know, just give him candy and stuff like that. He feed into it. It's like he feed into their attention, man.
Yeah.
You know. So,
Yeah. Attention board. Hey, he gonna fish on you, man.
I did John 15 and 21. But all these things, what they done to you for my name's sake.
Right, so everything we go through is for the namesake of Yahweh Shemal Shah. Okay, go ahead.
Because they know not him that sent me.
Right, the spirit is not dwelling within you. And if you don't know Yahweh Shah, then you don't know Yahweh. And if you don't know Yahweh, then you don't know us. This is a package deal, man. All right, you can't have one without the other. Go ahead, bro.
He that hated me, hated my Father
Right.
also.
So if you hate Yahweh Shah, you hate Yahweh. And if you hate Yahweh Shah, you hate us, man. Whether you like it or not. All right, that's it. All right. Go ahead, Scott.
This got this from Pastor Boy. This John 6 and 10. It says, and Yahushua said, make the men sit down. Now there was much grass in the place, so the men sat down and number about 5,000.
This is going to a miracle, okay? ITR. All right? This was not a symbolic meaning. This actually happened, man. And if you had the spirit, you would understand that. And actually, that chapter, it breaks itself down, man. Yahushua is going to say, hey, you follow me because of the food, man. Go ahead, though, bro.
Verse 11, Yahushua took the loaves, and when he had given thanks, he distributed to the disciples, and the disciples to them that were set down.
Meaning he blessed it, man. Go ahead.
And likewise to the fishes, as much as they would.
Right, go ahead. So basically, Yahweh Shah had the spirit to manipulate the elements, man. That's why he was able to multiply the loaves of barley. That's why he was able to multiply the fishes, man.
Hey, can I say this? Hey, if you walk in the water, You don't think he can do that?
But knowing ITR, he probably walk with a word.
Yeah. So
Right.
yeah.
Them niggas stupid,
So I mean,
Verse 12. When they were filled, he said unto his disciples, gather up the fragments that remain, that nothing be lost. Therefore they gathered them together and filled 12 baskets.
That's showing you right there that was physical food.
So they put the word in baskets.
Yeah. Scriptures everywhere.
Yeah.
Deep fried the scriptures.
He doing over the
Right. Therefore they gathered them together and filled 12 baskets with the fragments of 5 barley loaves, which remained over and above unto them that had eaten.
Mm-hmm.
Then those men, when they had seen the miracle that Yahushua did,
Mm-hmm.
said, this is of a truth that prophet that should come into the world.
Mm-hmm.
When Yahushua therefore perceived that they would come and take him by force to make him a king.
What?
To make him a king.
To do what?
To make him a king.
Now what did Yahushua do?
He departed again into a mountain himself alone.
Because he knew it wasn't his time. But what that nigga would have done?
Around me.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, right there. Everybody would have been on their knees paying homage, man.
What's the
And they been like little Niners on 300 coming back, fighting in the wilderness.
will come out the water.
Yeah.
Zersky came out the water.
Yeah.
What's that? What's your boy name? Play the fly. Crowning me.
Yeah.
Been on
Yeah,
repeat.
No better things.
Hey, we got that John 10, Did you know something, bro?
John 10, which guy?
John 10 and 1, bro. Chicago,
Okay.
get door. I was like, hey, bro, get door in the Greek.
Door.
Yeah, door in the Greek. John 10 and 1.
Alright, John 10 and 1, it say, Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entered not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbed up some other way.
Right. And what's the sheepfold? The sheepfold is actually men that are following Yahushua, man. That's the sheepfold. And also, Yahushua is the door. Jump to 9 to prove that point.
I am the door. This is 10 and 9.
Mhm.
I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved.
Right. So you cannot come into the truth unless you go through Yahushua. All right. But he's also likened unto the door. And we're going to get that door in the Greek. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, the door.
Did you finish up?
Man, you got to do more.
Finish
And shall go in, and out,
Mm-hmm.
and find pasture.
Right. So it basically, you're going to be prosperous in the truth because, hey, you have been ordained to receive it, man. All right? A pastor is the word, is these scriptures, man. Okay? And then if you actually graze the scriptures, just like cows graze the pastures, what do? They add weight to themselves, man. So if you got an elect man grazing the scriptures, what are they going to do by the spirit of Yahweh Shem Ashai? They're going to elevate in the truth, man. They're going to continue to ascend, man. All right? Go ahead, bro.
You want to get straight to the metaphor?
Yeah.
The Greek word is thara,
Mm-hmm.
thara, and it says in a parable metaphor, the door through which sheep go in and out, the name of him who brings salvation to those who follow his guidance.
Mm-hmm.
An open door is used of the opportunity of doing something.
Mm-hmm.
The door of the kingdom of heaven, likened to a palace, denotes the conditions which must be complied with in order to be received in the kingdom of the Most High.
So in order to, once you go through that door, what comes with that door? A persecution and hatred. Okay? Being hated by this world, man. Okay? Because you're not just going to get to the kingdom of heaven unscathed, man. You're going to be scarred up. You have to be humble before you are glorified, man. All right? That's just the basics of anything, man. All right? You about to say something? You want to answer
Yeah,
it?
and part of the order, man, is not being around them niggas, man. All right.
Yeah.
Then the Apostle Paul give that order, man. What did I get it real quick?
Get the order you want to. Elder, you got something to say?
Apostle chapter, Salaki, 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 37. If any man think himself to be a prophet or spiritual, let him acknowledge that the things that I write unto you are commandments of the Lord. All right. So the Apostle Paul said, if you think yourself to be prophet or be spiritual, the things that I write to you are commandments of the Lord, man. You know. So let's see one of the things that the Apostle the Apostle writes, man. You know. This is 2 Corinthians 6 and 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion have darkness with darkness, man? And we just witnessed you breaking this precept, man. You broke this commandment, man. So you didn't come into the door, man. All right, you trying to create a new door, man. You know, because you love fame, man. All right, you a Hollywood Israelite, man. You know, you love the fame on this side. You can't wait, man. You know, you using your platforms to get your glory, man. You know, everything is about your glory, man. Because even in the video, he was justifying himself. All you heard was I. Solid nigga kept saying, man. You know, but like Apostle Ariel said, man, we see through you, man. All right, you a snake, low life, wicked nigga, man. You know.
And it's John 14 and 6. Yahweh said unto him, I am the way, the truth, the life. No man come to the Father by me.
That's right.
So you know, like that door, you gotta go through Yahweh
That's right.
to get to Yahweh.
Yeah.
And that's order. That's how it is.
And let me ask you something. If Yahweh Shah was here on earth today, which we know his spirit is here, we know that by far. But if he was here within the flesh, would he had went to that award show? Right. So how can you be a man of Yahweh Shah and basically you're doing contrary of what Yahweh Shah would do? Because in order to be down with Yahweh Shah, you have to follow the Lamb wherever he's going, man. So Yahweh Shah would definitely not have went to that award show, man. So why the fuck did you go? Self-gratification. Niggas want to be the man just cause. Just cause. And then talk about Apostle Tahar passed the torch. What torch? Ain't no goddamn torch, man. All right? Everybody has been bestowed the sincere man of the Holy Spirit, man. Now we know it's order in that thing, in this thing, begin with Apostle Tahar, all right? But he's still that man.
He's still doing the work.
He's still doing the work.
Yeah.
We have a spiritual hierarchy, man. Ain't nobody pass you a goddamn thing, man.
Yeah, like he retired or something.
Exactly.
Pass the torch, man.
Come and if he passed torch, guess what? You think gonna pass to him? He got El Gabar,
Yeah,
Adam Ramla, Adam Carr. You think gonna pass to your retarded ass?
I gotta just make this quick point. You one of them jakes that had to be the Red Power Ranger when you was a kid. Like you made yourself the Red Power Ranger. You made yourself the main character, man. And that's you took that same mentality in Israel, man. You wanted to be like the brothers in Dallas say, the Malcolm X of Israel. You know?
Yeah. And you have to be them security ass niggas coming back, man. Cause them niggas was fucking shady ass characters, man.
Yeah, grimy.
Grimy ass individuals, man.
Yeah, it's a popularity contest with that nigga, man. You know, that's why he tries to continue to be cool with the most popular men, in Great Millstone. Because he tries to, walk or tread lightly when he talks about the Apostle Heart, the brothers in Dallas, because he still wants to be cool with all the popular guys. And that's why he said you little guys in GMX, because the other guys are not as popular, man. So like this elder I was going to, he got the mentality of a popular kid in high school, man. All right, you ain't popping if you ain't got these shoes, these J's, or a lot of people, your name ain't buzzing, man. And that's the mentality that he has, man.
But the scripture declared, love not the world of the things in it.
Then it also says the more men love you, the more you're an abomination to me.
That's right.
So if you are embraced by the world, I would examine myself, man.
That's right. That's right. Let's get Luke 6 and 20, man.
I got it.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Philippians 2 and 2. It said, fulfill ye my joy that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being on one accord of one mind.
In order to be in one accord and one mind, you have to push the same doctrine. In a nutshell, you want to add to it, bro?
And that's why he falls away from the rape issue. Because the law, our law, all right, and not law about rape, is not accepted, in this Western Hemisphere, man. And that's why he tries to bag away from it, because it's not popular, man. He'll lose followers, man. And it said, let nothing be done through strife and vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem others better than themselves.
Right, so that vainglory is you receiving an award, okay? And then what's the strife? By you putting out a video justifying why you went there.
Mhm.
When you're actually going, you basically kicking against the pricks, man.
And it said, look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others.
Right, right. So you're supposed to basically, hey, mortify your flesh, man. Okay, you get the big payout in the end, man. All right, you don't do what Esau do. How Esau writes you that money? What you call it when when you about to sign to in advance?
Right.
All right, we don't want the fucking advance money, man. All right, because that money's bullshit. All right, hey, the kingdom of heaven basically is what we're out there, man.
There's all type of stipulations in the advancement check, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and you end up at the end with nothing. You had to pay everything back. You owe everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You just got treated good wink.
Yeah.
Then it said, look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. When you went and took that war, you were looking on yourself, man. You didn't consider the effect that would have on the brothers that follow you, man. That you can have sincere brothers that follow you, man. You know, you gotta take heed to how you build, man. You know, but you want to consider yourself when you made that move, man.
He not team player. To be honest with you.
That's right.
You know, I ain't team. He all by himself. He by himself. He don't give a damn about but himself. He want the glory. He want everybody to look at him. Yeah, I done this. I got the reward. Man. Oh yeah.
Verse 5, it said, let this mind be in you, which was also in Yahushua HaMashiach, who being in the form of the Most High, thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High.
Because basically they have the same mindset. That's how Yahushua was equal with the Most High. And that's what makes us equal with Yahweh and Yahushua, because we have the same mindset by the doctrine. All right, go ahead, bro.
And it said, but made himself of no reputation. It said, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men, man.
That's right.
So Yahushua showed the ultimate form of humility, man, by coming from the right hand, of the throne of the Most High, and coming down and made himself humble as a man, man, and was obedient to the will of his Father, man. You know, Yahushua could have been a rock star if he wanted to, man. All right, he had plenty of people who follow him just by miracles alone, man. You know, but he was here to do the mission of his Father, man, for the nation of Israel and start with the elect, man. He didn't look to his own self, man.
And the key word, he's humble. He's humble. And it's all right. You ain't humble. You ain't humble at all, man. You all about your motherfucking self and nobody else, man. You be humble yourself, man.
Right. Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, what you said about younger brothers in the truth. You call them little what?
Yeah, money.
Yeah. All right, this Romans 12 and 16. It said, "Be of the same mind one toward another, mind not high things, but condescend to men of low estate. Be not wise in your own conceits."
So that's what bring the balance, man. All right. So although the Most High has a hierarchy, but you still have to serve the younger brother as well, man. All right. It's not all about you, man. Hell, you got to think about it. Yahushua has not received glorification on earth yet. He has received in the spirit world, according to Revelation, the 5th chapter, but he hasn't been esteemed on earth. So at the same time frame, it was a commandment that we supposed to treat each other, man. We don't supposed to rule over each other like the Gentiles do, man. Order is just for basically to put everything in alignment, okay, to kill the confusion.
In its proper perspective.
And its proper perspective. All right? All right, go ahead, bro.
That's Luke 6 and 20.
Mm-hmm.
And lift up his eyes on the disciple and said, "Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of the Most High.
Right. We're the poor, man. Okay, go ahead.
Blessed are ye that hungry now."
Right, and that hunger is actually going into that you desire, what your desires, things you want. Okay, because hey, Yahushua walked on earth, man. He had desires too. He was consumed. I mean, he was within the flesh as well, man. But he mortified his members, man. Go ahead, bro.
For ye shall be filled.
Right, and you're going to be filled in the kingdom, meaning everything you want, you're going to receive. Go ahead.
Blessed are ye that weep now,
Mm-hmm.
for ye shall laugh.
Right, when we're weeping now. But hey, at the end of the day, with the spirit of Hashem Shai, hey, we're gonna be laughing in the kingdom, man. Okay?
That's all ye when men shall hate you, and when you and when that shall separate you from your company.
Yeah, and that's what they're doing in Great Millstone. Just like the elder had brought out. All right, men separate themselves from us. These other camps don't deal with us, and we don't deal with these other camps. So by this scripture alone, it should let you know or signify that, hey, this is a trait of the men of the Lord, man. Go ahead, bro.
And shall reproach you and cast out your name as evil.
Right, right. And don't they talk about the apostle, especially Apostle Ricard? You know, he's a gang. He's in a biker gang. They call us rapists.
Yeah.
They saying that we're deadbeats, so on and so forth. We don't work.
I mean, that point is to catch your name as evil. And that's exactly like the brother was saying, how the name to call us as evil, like we really done that, you know what I'm saying? And basically, y'all bearing false witness.
That's right.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody rape no damn no 12-year-old, nothing like that. Ain't nobody done that.
Nobody rape no 30-year-old.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Ain't nobody raping nothing.
Nobody
That's the point.
Yeah. It's just a law in the Bible said when if it does happen, this is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. Y'all took it because you crucified. Because you got little bitty girls or whatever. So you come like, man, they gonna have to my daughter. Man, you can't break nobody over here in motherfucking America, man. You can't do that. At all. So you call the brother a rapist. You call him talking about Ella Ricard in the game and the game stuff, man. So forth, man.
That's right.
And which it ain't right.
That's right.
Alright. For the Son of Man's sake. Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
And rejoice ye in that day that ye for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven, for in the like manner did their father unto the prophets.
Yeah, so hey, they did the prophets just like that of old. Let's get that account, bro. 1 Kings
22:1.
Yeah.
This 1 Kings 22:1. And they continued 3 years without war between Syria and Israel. And it came to pass in the 3rd year that Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, came down to the king of Israel. And the king of Israel said unto him, servants, know ye that Ramoth in Gilead is ours, and we be still, and take it not out of the hand of the king of Syria. And he said unto Jehoshaphat, wilt thou go with me to battle to Ramoth Gilead?
Right, and Jehoshaphat was actually the king of Judah at that time frame. Go ahead.
And Jehoshaphat said to the king of Israel, I am as thou art, my people as thy people, my horses as thy horses. And Jehoshaphat said unto the king of Israel, inquire, I pray thee, at the word of the Lord today. Then the king of Israel gathered then prophets together about 400 men, and said,
the king of Israel gathered 400 prophets. Go ahead.
And said unto them, shall I go against Ramoth Gilead to battle, or shall I forbear? And they said, go up, for the Lord shall deliver it into the hands of the king.
Keep going.
And Jehoshaphat said, is there not here a prophet of the Lord besides, that we might inquire of him? And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, there is yet one man, Micaiah, the son of Imlah,
That's right.
by whom they may inquire of the Lord.
Yeah, by whom we may inquire of Yahweh. Go ahead.
But I hate him, for though not prophesy good concerning me, but evil.
That's right. And that's what the brothers just read in Luke 6:23. Hey, because basically our forefathers was doing the same thing, man, and they had the same reputation that we have today, man. All right, we don't prophesy good, you know what I'm saying, regarding America, man. We telling you that America will be destroyed, man. We tell you that the ways of America is wicked, and it's gonna lead you to desolation and destruction, man.
Yeah, we not against anything black. I mean, we not with anything black.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because he made a statement, said that he's down with anything black, man. All right, we against that, man. You know, our people hate us, man, because we talk about the culture that they continually embrace, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you doing wickedness, you want people around you that's not gonna call you out. That's why they have you niggas around them, because they know y'all not gonna call them out, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all gonna ride the same wave, man.
Okay.
But we constantly calling it out, man.
That's right, that's right.
All right.
Hey, get another account for me, y'all. Get 1 Kings 21, 17 through 22. I should kind of go ahead and wrap up.
All right, this Psalm 39:4. Lord, make me to know my end and the measure of my days, what it is, that I may know how frail I am. Behold, thou hast made my days as a handbreadth, and my age is as nothing before thee. Verily, every man in his best state is altogether vanity.
Right. Hey, so hey, at the best, when you consider yourself to be at the best, or when other men esteem you, hey, this is the best state we've ever seen you in. You're doing all these videos, all right, you're doing this, you're doing that, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, that shit is vanity, man. All right?
The musician who got the top song, go to the Grammy Awards, win the #1 award,
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, this shit vanity.
Yeah, because if I say this, the Greco-Roman Empire, they had the same thing. The fastest athlete, who was the best fighter. We don't know their names now.
21, 17, 20.
You know?
17. Yeah, 1 Kings 21, 17.
This is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 21, verse 17.
Uh-huh.
And the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, came to Elijah the Tishbite, saying,
Mm-hmm.
Arise, go down to meet Ahab, king of Israel, which is in Samaria. Behold, he is in the vineyard of Naboth, whither he is gone down to possess it.
So what did Ahab do? He killed Naboth, all right, because he wanted to possess his vineyard, man. Okay, go ahead, bro.
And thou shalt speak unto him, saying, Thus said the Lord, Yahweh Shai, hast thou killed and also taken possession? And thou shalt speak unto him, saying, Thus said the Lord, in the place where dogs lick the blood of Naboth, shall dogs lick thy blood, even thine.
Right, so just like you killed Naboth, you're gonna die too. Go ahead.
And Ahab said to Elijah, Hast thou found me, O my enemy? And he answered, I have found thee, because thou hast sold
Now,
thyself
when the man of the Lord came up to him, what did he declare him as?
his enemy.
There you go. Go ahead, bro.
And he answered, I have found thee, because thou hast sold thyself to work evil in the sight of the Lord, Yahweh Shai.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, I will bring evil upon thee, and will take away thy posterity, and will cut off from Ahab him that pisseth against the wall.
Right. And then posterity is actually going into it's actually going into your lineage. Because when you look that up in the Greek, the Hebrew, it means coming after, meaning your descendants, your offspring.
That piss against the wall is all the men in your family.
That's
man.
right.
You know, the men piss against the wall, man.
And then the latter part has to be a female.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, against the wall, and him that is shut up and left in Israel.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's what
that was it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
Come
That's it.
on.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up. And so, long story short, when can you deal with unbelievers? 1 Corinthians 7, 1 Corinthians 7 and 12.
And it's 1 Corinthians 7 and 12.
Mm-hmm.
It says, But to the rest speak I, not the Lord, if any brother have a wife.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's it.
If any brother have a wife that believeth not, and she be pleased to dwell with him, let him not put her away.
Right. So basically, if you have a brother in the truth that has a wife that doesn't believe the truth, if that wife is basically cool with being with that, then hey, you can still deal with her, man. All right. It's a difference in being integrated with people that are teaching different things. All right, because that's basically confusion, man. All right, go ahead, Scott.
Verse 13, and a woman which have a husband that believeth not, if he be pleased to dwell with her, let her not leave him.
Mm-hmm.
For the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband.
Right. So this is one account when basically you can actually be unified with the person that doesn't believe going into the marriage, but at the same time frame is a protocol for that. Now also there's another account too. This is the last scripture, Luke 16:9.
It's Luke 16 verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
And I say unto you, make to yourselves friends of the mammon of unrighteousness.
Right, friends being associates. Okay, and then what's the friends of mammon? That means like a wealthy person. Go ahead.
That when ye fail, they may receive you into everlasting habitation.
Right, because basically at the same time frame, the Most High put them in your life to basically safeguard you, man. All right, they can help you be able to maneuver in your day-to-day life, and also help you first and foremost benefit the truth, man. Okay, so basically the Most High still brings a balance. All right, you can make yourself friends of mammon, but at the same time frame, at the end of the day, you always stay in the spirit dealing with that. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But when you're mingling with these other camps, you're promoting confusion. Second, the first scripture, the initial scripture that we call for, 1 Corinthians 7:12. If you marry to a chick, and if she doesn't believe, like if you okay with it and she's okay, then basically, hey, you can deal with that. That's a total different thing. It is scriptural as well. But hey, if the unbelieving be willing to depart, then you let her go, man. All right? Y'all got something?
Yeah, because when it said make peace with all men, you gotta be careful how long you stay with a person that's in the world, you know, your time frame. I forgot what scripture it says that
The monitor your time, though.
pretty much is going
Watch-
to it.
watch-
Observe the time.
Yeah, observing time.
Good.
Done. You know, and then like I say, being friends with mammon, you know, you do that in like a serpent, man.
That's right.
The scripture tell you be harmless as a dove, wise as a serpent, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we went the things you do behind the scene, man. Everything doesn't have to be on Facebook Live, on YouTube Live, man.
That's right.
You know, you got to understand where cameras at. You know, you shouldn't want to be with all the cameras at all the time, man. All right, unless you pushing this word, man. You know, because you think of the scripture, Isaiah, Jeremiah. You know, it gives you the counsel they were prophesying, man. But the things they were doing behind the scene doesn't give them the count, man. You know, that's how we got to walk, man. Not trying to publish our whole life, man.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. That's right. Yes, sir. Dog. Hey, Lord willing, you do something. Hey, Lord willing, y'all was edified. All praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua.